A dark urge to stare into the abyss.
Dark urge?
To experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer.
What? This man is getting threateningly rizzed up. He wanna dive in it. He wanna dive in it. Oh my. Okay, like I say something so I can sync my audio on my model, right? But I didn't expect that to come out my mouth. Hi, I'm the Fire Guardian, and I'm back with Bad Summer. Oh my gosh. The stale air of my office hung heavy. I don't even feel like fighting with TH words right now. With the scent of old paper. And the ghost of 1,000 unanswered questions. Files overflow from every surface, a chaotic landscape of witness statements, manila folders, and dead-end leads. The Beer Ridge Ripper. The name itself was a brand seared into my mind, a constant burning reminder of my own inadequacy, my inability to crack the case, to piece it together. I ran a hand through my already disheveled hair, the rough paper of a transcript grating against my skin. Another interview, another victim's family member, their grief a palpable weight that settled on my chest. I listened to so many of these recordings, each one a variation of the same horrifying theme. The Ripper's brutality, the inexplicable nature of the attacks, the lack of any discernible pattern.
What am I missing? Why doesn't any of it make sense? The files mocked me, each one a testament to my limitations. I, Oliver Smith, the man who prided himself on his ability to solve the unsolvable, was staring into an abyss. And the abyss was staring back.
Gosh, dang, that's some sexy voice acting. Anyway.
I reached for the bottle of scotch in my bottom drawer. The amber liquid a temporary solace. One sip, then another. It dulled the
You
edges
drinking
of
at
the
work, sir?
frustration, the gnawing sense of failure. It didn't provide any answers. It never did. As much as I wanted to, I couldn't drown in my own despair. I had to keep digging, keep searching. The victims deserved justice. Their families deserved closure. And I needed to know. I needed to understand. Even if the truth shattered everything I thought I knew. There it was again. Watching, waiting, whispering obscenities. I felt its menacing presence all around me. Shadows clawed relentlessly at the corners of my weary mind. Another PA announcement blurted from the speaker.
Oh gosh.
Don't look. Pretend it wasn't there. No sudden movements. Don't run. Don't speak. Do not approach. But deep down, there was a gnawing curiosity.
What?
A dark urge to stare into the abyss.
A dark urge?
To experience and indulge in all the horrible depravity it had to offer.
What? What?
Who was it that gazed so intently from the abyss?
Sir. Are you into that?
Why did it have such a fascination with the likes of me? A simple mortal with a mundane desk job. Was I special? Or could this all be some sick illusion?
Okay. We're not supposed to look at it. I'm not doing that. That sounds dumb. We're going to look away. Yeah, we're gonna look away. Reason screamed in protest, every instinct urging self-preservation. In a vain attempt at normalcy, I turned my attention to the files scattered across my desk. The heat of the creature's stare pierced my soul. How much longer could I keep up this foolish game of pretend? It was there, demanding attention, demanding to be seen. Giving into the urge, I locked eyes with the shadowy intruder. Okay, you gonna lock eyes with it anyway. The moment our gaze met, it was as if a switch had been flipped. The office was tossed into the void, the files and photos fading into meaningless blurs. I was no longer in control. Oh my gosh. This man is getting threateningly rizzed up. I was pulled and dragged into the creature's penetrating crimson gaze, held captive by an unseen force. A strange energy coursed through my veins, a sensation both terrifying and intoxicating. My heart pounded in my chest, a frantic drumbeat against the silence of my mind. I couldn't look away. I couldn't. Then a burning sensation erupted behind my eyes, a searing, agonizing pain that intensified with every passing second. I tried to scream, but no sound escaped my lips. What do you mean? We're not giving in? Disturbia bombadita bombadita. We're gonna resist? No, death would not take me yet. Right? In a desperate effort to regain control, I shuddered, every fiber of my being fighting against the sudden paralysis that gripped me. The creature's eyes narrowed in challenge. It was a battle of will, a competition of mental fortitude. In that moment, my purpose had never been more clear. Oh, wait! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, does this work with a controller? Cause I need a controller real bad for them QTEs. Oh my gosh, I almost I barreled through the staircase exit at the end of the hall and arrived somewhere else. Oh my gosh, I need to pay attention. My gosh. Somewhere unfamiliar. What is this? Fluorescent lights flickered overhead, casting long, unsettling shadows across the endless expanse of concrete floor. The air was thick with a musty, almost nauseating odor, a strange mix of dust and something vaguely metallic. There were no windows, only... I feel like I'm shaking my desk. I'm sorry if I am. Whoa, stop whispering in my ear. Thank you. Only the monotonous hum of... hum of the lights and the occasional unsettling creak from the halls. It was a labyrinth of identical hallways and doors. A maze. Oh no, a place between places that felt very raw. Impossible. I tried to turn back, but the door wouldn't budge. Great, I was trapped in here.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
Go on.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test.
Yeah.
If you hear this announcement, that means you found yourself in the Backrooms.
Oh my gosh.
Congratulations.
I need help. I don't think this is a congratulations moment.
This is a rare achievement. Your reward, death.
Whoa, excuse me, I'm gonna die? Wait.
Soon you will be freed from the burden of life.
Wait.
No. And everyday
No.
expectations. Good for you.
There's no escape. Please tell me there's a way to
Bloody hell.
Oh my gosh. Oliver, I'm so sorry. Did I mess up somewhere? Oh my gosh. The earthy scent of the woods hung heavy in the air. The surrounding trees, ancient and towering, seemed to stretch endlessly towards the sky. Bird song and the chatter of squirrels. Okay, hold up. a vibrant chorus accompanying the winding hiking trail that disappeared into the dense forest. My co-workers were already further along the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I, however, lagged behind, utterly drained. Okay, I think Oliver's okay, because I didn't get a game over. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe I did get him killed. You can't get them killed that early, can you? There's no way. There's no way. Maybe that little ghost abnormal thing is gonna save me. Because she's feeling me or something, you know? I have did I read this already? I don't know. Sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. The vibrant beauty of the forest seemed indifferent to my weariness, the symphony of nature mocking my aching muscles. Finally reaching the trail side, I paused, and leaning heavily on a nearby tree, the rough bark digging into my palms. Andre leaned against the tree beside me, rubbing at his hazel eyes. He seemed just as exhausted as me, his curls slick with sweat and his face flushed with exertion. Well, shit, we made it. For a second, I didn't think we would. I panted, taking a moment to regain my composure and calm my racing heartbeat. My lungs burned with each breath. My legs trembled beneath me. I was glad I wasn't the only one dying here. I'm surprised we didn't get lost. That would be a terrible way to start the summer. Andre pushed himself off the tree, stretching his back with a grimace. No kidding. He kept his voice chilly, his expression guarded, distant. There was something on his mind, but he was keeping it close to his chest. I messed up earlier hiding the letter, but I didn't want things between us to be awkward. There had to be a way I could earn even a silver of his trust again. Sucking in a deep breath, I mustered the strength to apologize. Andre, I'm really sorry about what happened back there. I should've. Doesn't matter. What's done is done. He shrugged, his lips pressed into a fine line. It does matter. I feel like I've been a bad friend lately. A bad friend? Y'all just met! Y'all have known each other for maybe like an hour. Andre's brow wrinkled, distrust darkening his gaze.
Nah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, my bad. When did I give the impression that we were friends? I ain't here to play buddy-buddy with no one. I closed my eyes and tried to ignore the ache that settled just behind my heart. I never met anyone so unapologetically honest, so outwardly mean. And the worst part? I deserved it. I gathered my defenses with several deep breaths, refusing to give him the satisfaction of showing weakness. After a short moment, I opened my eyes and raised my chin, meeting his hard gaze directly.
You don't mean that. You're upset. I get it, and I'm sorry, okay?
Okay.
If you don't want to be friends, that's fine.
Okay.
But I don't want you to hate me either.
A long stretch of silence followed, the only sound of rustling of leaves in the wind. Andre stared at me, his expression unreadable, leaving me to squirm under the weight of his gaze. Finally, he sighed, the tension seeming to drain slightly from his shoulders.
I don't hate you, girl.
Okay, how long you gonna keep girling me? Hope hit me square in the chest. He didn't hate me, so did that mean he has no reason to hate you, girl? And here I go girling her. I girl people all the time though, but it just feels weird coming out of a man's mouth, you know? When, you know, men be girling you, they be like girling you. You know, like, you're a girl. And I'm like, oh, hold up now, I ain't no girl.
I don't like you either.
I visibly deflated. My optimism stamped out in an instant. I didn't give up so easily, however. That's good. But you're a bit too hopeful and stuff, because I'm just like, hate is a very strong emotion. So for him to hate you, Like, for you to assume someone would hate you means you're putting yourself way up in importance than you should be.
That's something we can work on, can't we?
He snorted, seemingly amused by my persistence.
Maybe.
Okay. I'm into that. Oh, the blonde lets out a loud, exaggerated sigh. She spun on a heel and faced us boldly, tossing her perfect hair over her shoulders. Okay, people, since Ian is late, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands. It's time for introductions.
Hi, I'm Summer.
Okay, the head counselor. In other words, your boss. An awkward silence filled the air. So how old is she? A mocking snort followed soon after, probably from one of the boys behind me. Summer ignored it. After a long moment of uncomfortable quiet, I spoke up to introduce myself.
I'm Jenny.
I'm Candace, but everyone calls me Candy.
I'm Jake.
Okay. Before Andre got a chance to speak, Candy stepped forward, her voice booming. He's Antonio?
I'm Andre.
Candy, visibly deflated, shrinking back into her originals. I know you didn't just boldly call this man by the wrong name. Awkward, yeah. Summer cleared her throat, glancing at her phone. Have no service. I can't get in contact with Ian. It's never been late like this. This is so weird. Yeah, I'm not really putting voices on for them. I might deepen my voice a little bit for the dudes, but I ain't finna be putting on no country accent and all that stuff. That's just not happening. I called him earlier and he answered, but it didn't seem like he wanted to be bothered. He hung up on me. He was really rude about it too. Summer pressed her lips into a fine line, her arms crossed over her chest. Well, that doesn't sound like Ian at all. He's nice to everybody. Don't got a single rude bone in his body. Isn't Mr. Matthews too old for you? Aha! Summer's brow shot up. Excuse me? You talk about him like you're, you are being ridiculous right now. That is a far reach. A wry smile pulled at the corner of Jake's lips, his gaze sparkling with amusement. Unless Summer was sitting there glazing Ian like the whole way there, why are you saying this? Summer scoffed, a vein tickled in her forehead. Like I'm what? Use your words. Oh, Does she? Nope, she doesn't, and nor does she care. So why don't you all do us a favor and shut the hell up? Acting like he didn't hear a thing, Jake continued on. Oh, she definitely knows, but don't worry, princess. Your secret's safe with me, Scout's honor. Jake winked, and with a lopsided grin, he performed a mock salute. Summer rolled her eyes and took a slow, deliberate breath. Candy leaned in slightly, her tone dropping to a whisper. I'm getting a strong reading there's a smackdown in his future.
Whatever.
One, I highly doubt you were a Boy Scout, and two, call me princess again and I'll kick your teeth in. Are we clear, princess? I like that. Never been called princess before. I think I like it. I'd love that for you, Jake. I'm gonna call you princess from now on. You would. Now answer the question. Are we clear? Crystal. He laughed and gave a mock bow, twirling his marker as he did so. Dang, it was that funny? Oh, don't mind me. No one ever does. I never know what I'm talking about anyway. His grin was easy, filled with boyish charm, but the glint in his eye hinted at something deeper, darker. It almost felt sad. His words, don't mind me, no one ever does. Candy grinned, entertained by the strange conversation. Wow, this is getting juicy. Is it? Andre scratched at his jaw, his brow furrowed. He looked hopelessly confused. Another awkward silence swept over the group. Summer cleared her throat and waved a dismissive hand in Jake's direction. Anyway, as head counselor and second in command, I said we keep our butts right here and wait for Ian to show up. Why? Can't we just hike to camp from here?
Don't think so.
It's too long of a walk, especially in this heat. What if one of you pass out from a heat stroke? I'm not taking responsibility for that.
Nah.
I'm not staying here. What? Oh no, you don't, mister. Andre turned, taking off for the hiking trail without looking back. His confident stride swayed most of the group in an instant. Hey, wait up! I'm coming too. Candy and Jake rushed off after him. I passed Summer a sheepish smile and followed behind them. It was always best to stick with the group, right? Darn it. Fine, wait for me. You don't know where you're going. Summer kept pace with us, refusing to be left behind. Gosh dang it. Somebody has to keep watch after y'all. The afternoon sun beat down with the canopy, dampening the hiking trail and shifting patterns of light and shadow. About 10 minutes into the hike, my steps started dragging. Before I knew it, my coworkers had left me in the dust. Ah! They were further up on the path, their voices echoing faintly through the trees. I lagged behind, utterly drained, sweat plastered my dress to my back, a testament to the grueling trek with my pack and guitar. Each step on the uneven terrain was a victory against sheer exhaustion. Girl, you better pep it up. You gonna get caught out here in these woods. Maybe Summer had a point about the heat strokes. My head was pounding. A wave of dizziness washed over me. I could only imagine how much worse it could get if I didn't stop soon. Eventually, the fatigue won out. I veered off the trail and dropped onto a mossy fallen log. Oh, this is terrible. Stillness crept in. I let my eyes slip shut, desperate for the spinning to stop. Did I just make a mistake following him? When I opened them again, my coworkers were gone. The trail ahead was empty. Yeah, barren. All that remained were faded footsteps in the dirt. A knot of panic tightened in my stomach. Where did they go? I only stopped for a few moments. They left me. How could they leave me? My breath hitched in my throat. I stood up, my heart pounding, half expecting them to jump out and yell, "Surprise!" But the woods remained silent. The only sound, the rustling leaves in the hot wind. Guys, hello? I called out to them, my voice echoing hauntingly. No reply. They were gone. Spooked by the unsettling silence, I pressed forward along the path, searching frantically for any familiar faces. Up ahead was a steep hill, and at the base a signpost. I thrust my head forward, struggling to make out the words. A cold knot formed in my stomach. A bear? Here? The sound of footsteps crunching over the dirt sent a shiver up my spine. I jumped, startled by the noise, but nothing was there. The woods went silent. Deathly still. Clouds choked the sun from the sky, plunging darkness over the earth. A living shadow darted past me, unnaturally swift. My breath caught in my throat. I wasn't alone. I stopped mid-stride, my gaze searching desperately for any signs of life. I spotted a dark beaten path just off the hiking trail. Something about it seemed off. A dark beaten path? Gnarled and twisted branches jutted out of the dirt like knives, warning not to enter. A lashing wind sifted through the trees. The bushes rumbled and shook. I couldn't tell if it was just the wind or if someone was moving nearby. Why would I investigate it? No. I'm not curious. Like, at all. We're backing away. Utterly repulsed and stomach churning, I turned to heel. Oh. I didn't tell you to run away. Adrenaline spiked through my veins. I pushed through the burning of my lungs, the soreness in my muscles, and my luggage. Almost weightless as I scrambled away. Okay, well, we got somewhere good, nice. A break in the trees up ahead, a river. Water crashed and frothed below a wooden footbridge. The first hurried step on the plank seemed sturdy. Oh Lord, the second step less so. Where am I going? The third step was dangerously wobbly. The fourth plank gave out completely, snapping into and falling into the depths of the stream. Oh my gosh, I stumbled. My foot caught in the gap. I couldn't move, captured and ensnared like a rat in a trap. No! My heartbeat raced. My breath bursted in and out. I couldn't swim. Even if I could, the current was too strong. Thoughts of being washed away by a river and drowning, consumed by nature's cruel tide, flashed through my mind. I can't die here. There's nobody out here. We're gonna have to free ourselves. I swallowed my fear, buried it down deep into the depths of my stomach, and locked it away. Then I twisted around and grabbed my ankle and pulled as hard as I could. What? What? My foot remained trapped as the bridge finally floated. I didn't know I thought I was doing okay. Just as I thought I was done for, strong hands grabbed me, hauling me back onto the bank. It was Andre dragging me. Oh, Andre! Dragging me back to the solid land. Where did you come from? Whoa, this is getting, okay, the darkness pressed in and swallowed me. I couldn't see a thing. Okay, we're back to Oliver. Remember this hallway? Oh, Lord.
If you're still alive, I suppose it's my job to help you, isn't it?
Oh, wow, you're gonna help me. Okay, I am going to take a picture of this. Yes, help me.
Observe your surroundings carefully. Memorize the furniture, the walls, the ceilings.
Thank goodness the lights are back on. Christ, spoke too soon.
Keep your flashlight close. If you spot an anomaly, shine your light on the problem, and it should go away.
Probably. I drew my flashlight from my belt. Just what I needed. Much better. I need to find a way out of this godforsaken place.
Remain calm, rely on your senses, and the light will guide your path. Observe and overcome. Or die. Horribly. Ta-ta!
What the door is normal. It's your regular standard door. Nothing special about it. Promise? This is an anomaly. It looks similar to the door, but there are key differences. The eyes behind it are glowing. The door is open. It should be closed. How to fix an anomaly? See something off? Left click and hold your mouse on the anomaly until it's gone, but be careful. If something is not an anomaly, best leave it alone, or you may regret it. Okay, I'm scared. Run, boy, run. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm looking down at my phone right now, even though some of these are pretty obvious. This was not a cat picture. Okay, so it's just... I guess this is fine. It better be, or I'm be very upset. I'm saving. Yeah, I'm save scumming just like that. Absolutely I am. That's the same, right? It's just dark in here, so it's a slightly different color, I think. Wait, no, this is off. I'm so glad I took this picture. We are going to exit now. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Hey. Hey. I don't wanna die. Please let this be right. Okay. Okay, 4th floor. This is... You really like me, huh? You keep showing up. That's right. Oh wait. The plant is not the same color. Okay, so I let me reload. Wait. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay, so we can't save scum this for real. I gotta really do it. That's hilarious. I tried. They said, no, you ain't finna be save scumming. No. Did that chair look like that? No, it didn't. I love how they give you plenty of time to like change your mind. That's nice. Okay. I think I think this is fine. This is fine, right? This looks fine. Everything, it looks fine. The plant, it looks fine, right? Yes, I believe so. It's a good thing I did go back. I mean, even... Well, I was gonna go back because I noticed that the plant isn't supposed to be that color. Please. Get out of my face! Okay, we'll get the obvious ones out the way. Okay. Okay. Okay, it looks fine. It looks cool. It looks good. Yeah? Yeah. Please let my boy live. Set him free. Okay. I need you to get out my face once again. Okay. That's not supposed to be there. Okay. Wait, did I really messed up? What did I get wrong? Oh my gosh. Why did I make it further last time? Okay, I'm just gonna try something. Is this the right color? Okay, it's the chair. The chair wasn't the right color. Ooh. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, I got it now. I got it. No need to be upset with me for not realizing the chair was different color. Like, I saw it was a different color, but like with the plant, I thought maybe it was just because it was dark. Okay, I was gonna get scared for a second. I've probably been doing this for so long. This is probably gonna be the longest part of the doggone video. She got an electro boost, some more suit, and I read it in the magazine. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Okay, get me out of here, please. 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 Let me free. Please. Please don't kill me. I've done nothing wrong. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. We're almost done, guys. I'm going to save. Because even if I mess up, guess what? I can reload from right here. So we don't have to start all the way over. Okay, that's the same. That's the same. That's not. Okay. 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 Please put me on the first floor. First floor. First floor. Please. Don't come out. Don't. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. We're making it. We made it. We have made it. Yes. Yes. Alright, you peeping at me again? Nope, she not. That's not the same color. Yeah. No bloody knives, kitty. Okay. Okay. We have done it. We have done it. We escaped the back rooms. Get me out of here. Oh, yes, we did it. Oh my gosh, we did it. After what felt like an eternity, I made it out of that labyrinth. Somehow, and possibly, I was back in my office again. Everything felt normal. My surroundings made sense. This was the reality I remembered. Not whatever nightmare that was.
Oliver.
Hello? Yes, lady? Ma'am? I'm going to save because I don't know if you're trying to kill me here. I will do this QTE over and over again. That's what it takes. Teeth. Hi. I jumped back violently, immediately reaching for the comforting weight of Oh my god. When the shadowy creature made no effort to attack, I hesitated. Those penetrating crimson eyes, once dreadfully intimidating, seemed docile now. Its body, which was nearly naked and unmistakably feminine, hovered above ground with an unfathomable lightness, floating, weightless as a feather. This thing, she, was beyond my comprehension. Baffled, I stared in stunned silence, my brain struggling to make sense of it all.
Don't be afraid.
I think I shall be. 'Cause who and what are you? Her sultry, otherworldly voice was soft, disarming whisper. I lowered my weapon, intrigued by the strange turn of events. This was not how I expected the end of my shift to go. She reached out to me, shadowy wisp circled around her slender fingers. It was surprisingly intimate gesture, a trap maybe, or perhaps an attempt to make a connection. My hand twitched, the rational part of my brain screaming at the sheer insanity of the idea. Everything about this creature defied logic, defied everything I thought I knew about the world. To touch her, it was like reaching into the unknown, a gamble that with stakes I couldn't even begin to comprehend. Baby, we're not touching her. She had every opportunity to kill me tonight, but she didn't. She actually did. I'm pretty sure she has killed you multiple times, but you know, you don't know that because you don't exist in those universes anymore. Was there a chance this being meant no harm? No, that's not true, baby. We're not touching her, no. I hesitated. This thing wasn't abnormal, wasn't it? What a fool I would be to interact with such a monstrosity. Whoa. I held firm to my weapon, refusing to give in to the creature's tricks. My grip tightened on the gun. It was a desperate move, fueled by primal fear that overrode any semblance of reason. I raised the weapon. Y'all be doing all of the things that I did not expect you guys to do with these choices. I didn't tell you to raise your gun up at her. I just didn't want you to touch her. Cold still reassuring in my trembling hand.
Stay back.
The creature didn't flinch. There was no fear, no surprise, only an unwavering steadiness in those crimson eyes. It was as if she had anticipated my reaction and knew the futility of it. I didn't wait for a response. Why would you? Okay, see, now I'm finna reload. Well, actually, I'm not, because I didn't save before it. Well, you know, we can reload. I feel like touching is so stupid, so, you know, you can waste your bullet. You can waste your bullet, Oliver. Like, I feel like that's probably maybe going into romance route. I don't want to romance this abnormal. I don't know. Like, she's trying really, really hard. But I'm just not into it. I pulled the trigger, the sound echoing in the confined space of my office. The bullet flew towards her, a silver streak against the dim light. Instead of the satisfying thud of impact, there was nothing. No resistance, no recoil. The bullet passed through her as if she weren't there, as if she was nothing more than a mirage, a cruel trick of the light. It sailed through the space where she stood and embedded itself in a wall behind her. I want to go back and touch her just so he wasn't ruin his workspace now. Because I'm like, that's so stupid that you just shot in the office. But I'm gonna leave it be. I'm gonna leave it be, man. Leaving a small blackened hole in the plaster. Her form flickered for a moment, the shadows around her deepening. Then she was gone, vanished.
Bloody hell.
That was so dumb. So that's it for this video. I hope this video was fun for you. I hope it was entertaining. I hope it was good background noise. Whatever it was for you, I hope it was positive. I'll see you next video. Bye.